when her parents divorced and her mother remarried, Taylor's life suddenly changed.
Their wedding night was the first time that he kicked me across the room, down the hall into my bedroom. And it's one of those moments where you grow up all of a sudden really fast and go, oh, okay.
In her teens, Taylor turned to alcohol to take away the fear. She says it made her feel invincible, but inside, she carried the burden of rejection.
I deserved it. It was my fault. I think when you are a fighter, you think that you're bad. So it's really me that's the problem. I can remember the first time I drank, I just loved the way that it made me feel.
Taylor Lynn is the granddaughter of legendary country music artist Loretta Lynn. She spent the first years of her life near the glow of her grandmother's celebrity. But when her parents divorced and her mother remarried, Taylor's life suddenly changed.
Their wedding night was the first time that he kicked me across the room, down the hall into my bedroom. And it's one of those moments where you grow up all of a sudden really fast and go, oh, okay.
In her teens, Taylor turned to alcohol to take away the fear. She says it made her feel invincible, but inside, she carried the burden of rejection.
I deserved it. It was my fault. I think when you are a fighter, you think that you're bad. So it's really me that's the problem.
The alcohol she used to cover her pain sent her on a path of personal destruction.
The alcohol stole my integrity fast. Things that I can't imagine a 15, 16-year-old girl doing. It just took away whatever felt like was good in me was tainted.
Her Aunt Bill told her stories from the Bible that gave her peace. Even through the abuse and her own bad choices, Taylor found comfort knowing Jesus loved her.
She would say, "You're not alone. Remember that, you're not alone. Jesus is with you all the time. Like, all you have to do is close your eyes and Jesus is there." And so I can remember so many times, like, being in my closet, just going, I'm not alone. Jesus is here. And without that, I don't know what my life would have looked like had I not thought, either let's do it, let's fight, or like, I'm bad and nobody loves me and I want to just run away. But the whole time, Jesus was always like in my pocket, and always. That never changed.
By the time she was 18, Taylor found the party scene in downtown Nashville and used her family name to get anything she wanted.
I learned very quickly how to go to bars in Nashville and use her name to get my drink spots. It was no time at all. So I was introduced to cocaine and cocaine dealers, and I quickly went down.
Taylor went into rehab, then was hooked again almost as soon as she was out. She convinced herself she didn't have a problem as she fell farther into a dangerous and dark lifestyle.
I sold my soul to pay for pills. I just was a gross person. I did gross stuff in order to survive being an addict. I certainly dated drug dealers or whoever I had to be with to get what I needed. I stole so much money from both of my grandmothers. Once I ran out of some money and went to heavier drugs like crack and heroin, then I was gone. I was 80 pounds and lost.
After 14 years of heavy drinking and 2 years of heroin and crack addiction, Taylor felt darkness and death were constant companions.
There was a dark energy that was leading everything I was doing, and because I was disconnected, I was allowing that dark energy to do whatever it wanted to with me, and I was just, whoever Taylor really was just gone.
One night, Taylor was arrested for a hit and run in Nashville. After a stop in jail, she ended up in rehab, where she was finally ready for change.